In the golden haze of a Bari sunrise, where the Adriatic Sea whispers secrets to the ancient stone walls, a young girl named Manuela Davide stood on the edge of her world, gazing out at the horizon with eyes that held the fire of unspoken dreams. The year was 2005, and 8-year-old Manuela, with her wild blonde curls dancing in the salty breeze, clutched a fashion magazine pilfered from her mother's nightstand. The pages were filled with lithe figures striding down runways in Milan and Paris, worlds away from her coastal hometown. But in that moment, as the first rays painted the water in hues of amber and rose, Manuela felt a spark ignite within her, a quiet rebellion against the narrow definitions of beauty that surrounded her. Little did she know, this spark would blaze into a revolution, transforming her from a dreamer in a small Italian town into an international icon of body positivity and self-love. If stories of triumph like Manuela's ignite a fire in your soul, then join the vibrant community at Sweet Models World, where we celebrate the journeys of extraordinary women who redefine beauty every day. From those early days in Bari, Manuela's life unfolded like an epic film, each chapter building on the last with dramatic twists and triumphant highs. Born on May 19, 1997, under the warm Mediterranean sun, Manuela entered the world as the daughter of a close-knit Italian family. Her father, a hardworking local businessman with roots in the region's rich history, instilled in her a sense of discipline and ambition, while her mother, a creative spirit who dabbled in art and homemaking, nurtured Manuela's imaginative side. Growing up in Bari, a city steeped in tradition yet buzzing with the energy of the sea, Manuela was surrounded by the vibrant chaos of family gatherings, nanas cooking pasta from scratch, cousins laughing over gelato, and evenings filled with stories of ancestors who had sailed the Adriatic in search of better lives. It was a childhood marked by love and simplicity, but also by the subtle pressures of societal expectations. As a child, Manuela was always a bit curvier than her peers, her body developing in ways that didn't match the stick-thin ideals plastered on billboards and TV screens. Schoolyard taunts about her weight stung like salt in a wound, but they also forged her resilience, teaching her early on that true strength comes from within. As the camera of her life story pans forward to her teenage years, we see Manuela navigating the turbulent waters of adolescence with a quiet determination. Bari's historic streets became her runway, where she experimented with fashion in secret, mixing thrift store finds with her mother's scarves to create outfits that made her feel empowered. But the real turning point came at age 16, during a family vacation to Rome. Wandering the eternal city's bustling piazzas, Manuela stumbled upon a street fashion shoot. The models were diverse, but still, the industry seemed locked in a rigid mold. Watching from the sidelines, she felt a surge of inspiration mixed with frustration. Why can't someone like me be up there? She thought. That question haunted her, propelling her back home to devour books on law and justice, fields that appealed to her sense of fairness. Enrolling in law school at the University of Bari, Manuela balanced rigorous studies with a growing passion for self-expression. Law wasn't just a career path, it was a metaphor for her life, a quest to advocate for the underrepresented, to challenge unjust norms. The plot thickened as Manuela discovered the power of social media. In 2017, at 20 years old, she created her Instagram account at Manuela Davide 19, initially as a personal journal. Her first posts were tentative, a selfie in a sundress against Bari's whitewashed walls, a candid shot of her enjoying pizza with friends. But something resonated. Followers trickled in, drawn to her authentic smile, her piercing blue eyes that seemed to see through the facade of perfection, and her unapologetic embrace of her curves. Standing at 5 feet 7 inches and weighing around 100 kilograms, Manuela didn't hide her body. She celebrated it. Her content evolved from casual snapshots to curated fashion looks, showcasing affordable outfits that flattered curvy figures. Beauty isn't a size, she captioned one early post, a mantra that would become her battle cry. As her follower count climbed past 10,000, brands began to notice. Small Italian labels sent her clothes to review, and Manuela's honest feedback, praising what worked for real bodies, critiquing what didn't, built her reputation as a voice of truth in a filtered world. But every hero's journey has its antagonists, and Manuela's was no exception. The rise wasn't without shadows. Online trolls flooded her comments with venom, questioning her worth as a model, mocking her weight, and doubting her place in fashion. There were nights when doubt crept in like fog over the sea, making her question if the fight was worth it. Yet, these trials only fueled her fire. Drawing from her law studies, where she delved into human rights and equality, Manuela channeled her pain into advocacy. She began posting motivational videos, sharing stories of her own struggles with body image, and encouraging followers to love themselves fiercely. "Your body is your home," she would say, her voice steady and warm, like a lighthouse guiding ships through storms. This message of body positivity struck a chord, especially among young women in Italy and beyond, who saw in Manuela a reflection of their own battles. Her engagement soared, and by 2020, her follower count had eclipsed 50,000. Enter the dramatic montage of her breakthrough. Scouted by Riot Model Management, an agency championing diversity, Manuela signed her first contract in 2021. The agency, known for pushing boundaries, saw in her the potential to disrupt the status quo. Her debut photo shoot in Milan was a cinematic spectacle. Under the Duomo's watchful spires, Manuela posed in flowing gowns that accentuated her curves, her blonde hair catching the light like a halo. The images went viral, earning praise from fashion insiders who hailed her as a fresh face in plus-size modeling. Collaborations followed in rapid succession. Partnerships with international brands for curvy collections, appearances in online campaigns promoting inclusive sizing, and even a feature in a European fashion magazine. As a networker with at PartnerCo Global, she delved into wellness and nutrition, promoting Integradori Giusti, the right supplements that supported healthy lifestyles without the shame of diet culture. Her net worth began to climb, reaching an estimated $600,000 by 2024, built on endorsements, sponsor content, and her burgeoning influence. Manuela's story took on global dimensions as she traveled the world, her life becoming a whirlwind of airports and adventures. From the bustling streets of New York, where she walked in a plus-size Fashion Week event, to the serene beaches of Bali, where she shot content for swimwear brands, each destination added layers to her narrative. But amid the glamour, Manuela remained grounded in her roots. She often returned to Bari, hosting workshops for local girls on self-confidence and career building. Her law studies, though demanding, intertwined with her modeling. She used her platform to discuss legal issues around body discrimination, advocating for policies that protect against size-based bias in the workplace. And in her personal life, love blossomed. Engaged to her longtime boyfriend, a supportive partner who shared her love for travel and Italian cuisine, Manuela found balance in quiet moments, cooking family recipes, walking along the promenade, and dreaming of a future where their children would grow up free from the judgments she once faced. As the years unfolded, Manuela's influence expanded like ripples in the Adriatic. By 2025, her Instagram boasted over 104,000 followers, a testament to her magnetic presence. She wasn't just a model, she was a movement. Her content, a blend of high-fashion editorials, everyday outfits, and raw, motivational talks, inspired millions to embrace their bodies. One viral series, where she recreated famous runway looks on curvy frames, challenged the industry to evolve. Brands responded, expanding size ranges and featuring diverse models in ads. Manuela's body positivity message, delivered with cinematic flair, think slow-motion videos of her striding confidently through historic Italian plazas, motivated followers to pursue their passions, whether in fashion, law, or beyond. She became a blogger, sharing insights on sustainable fashion and mental health, and a traveler whose posts highlighted hidden gems in Italy and abroad, always with a nod to cultural respect and personal growth. Yet, the true magic of Manuela's tale lies in its motivational core. She transformed obstacles into opportunities, turning the pain of rejection into a platform for empowerment. Every curve tells a story, she often says, reminding us that imperfections are what make us human, what make us beautiful. Her journey teaches that success isn't measured in likes or dollars, but in the lives touched, the minds changed. In a world obsessed with filters and facades, Manuela stands as a beacon of authenticity, proving that with grit, grace, and a dash of Italian passion, anyone can rewrite their script. Before we fade to credits on this inspiring saga, take a moment to immerse yourself in Sweet Model's world, your gateway to more empowering stories and the celebration of diverse beauty that can transform your own perspective. As the sun sets on Bari's horizon once more, Manuela Davide continues to shine, her life a testament to the power of self-belief. From that young girl with a magazine in hand to an international curvy model, law advocate, and body-positive trailblazer, her story reminds us all: dream big, love boldly, and never let the world dim your light.